okay? Here we have a brand new deck that I just opened up, and I'm excited to use it because it's a beautiful deck. You're going to see the cards and you're going to agree. I know. This is called Arcanium, and it's a very beautiful deck. Very, very beautiful. You know, I still say the boxes are not giving justice to these beautiful card decks that I've been coming up finding lately. But nonetheless, I'm glad we found them. And I did unbox it. I did mix it up a little bit because otherwise we'll get all the cards all together. But I've never used, you know, this tarot deck yet. So I'm excited. I am going to be pulling from the basic tarot that I call it. It's the Weight Rider deck and the jumbo. And then I'm going to be using the Arcanium. And then I'm going to sprinkle in some tarot that I just call tarot. And then I'll pull from some oracle decks as we go. All right, Libra, let's see what's happening for this weekend. Obviously, we're already on Sunday. So this is for the next couple of days. Let's see what the weekend is, the tail end spin out, right? What is it giving us at the end of this week? And what we should expect for the next coming days. All right, pulling. I'm going to pull our basic 8, because I don't think I can pull more than that. I tried doing the 5, which is what I really want to do. Ooh, I was in the reversal. We're going to put it upright. I take note, and then let's carry on. Because it doesn't leave me enough room, I'd have to literally remove my beautiful spheres, my beautiful calcite crystals, and I don't want to do that. Call it laziness if you want, but they're here for a reason. They're here to lend the energy to the reading, and they're here to lend the energy to the reader. So there you go. So far, so good. I'm happy because we only have one kind of iffy, regular iffy type of issue that might be arising there, but it's not too bad. So far I'm happy with what I have on the table. I will say that without spoiling anything else. You have the moon at the bottom. That could be anything. That could be emotionality. Doesn't necessarily have to be something negative. So let's go, Libra. Let's continue. All right, Spirit. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah, you have the Queen of Cups. That is your first card on the table. Ooh, okay. Uh-oh. Queen of Cups, I'm scared of you. All right, anything else for the Queen of Cups, please? And welcome to anybody. Hi, Amir. Is it Amir? I hope I pronounced that right. Ray-Ann. Well, we're doing a regular reading. This is for Libra. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for anybody who has air in their chart, anybody who has Libra in their chart, or any air sign that finds themselves here, okay? Welcome in, my beauties. Welcome in, my beautiful Libras and air signs. And last time we had a Scorpio that joined us. And you know what? I don't care what sign you are. If you feel that this is your reading, this is your reading, okay? Love you much, and thank you so much for all those emojis flying around. I love it. Keep it coming. All right. Oh, no. The Queen of Cups is already showing us signs of sorrow. I don't like that, but let's see if we can help her. Let's keep going. Okay. Why is the 9 of coins here, please? 9 of coins. And this is going to be a long one, so I hope you're along for the ride, guys. Hi, Kinsey. Hi, how are you doing? You're a water sign. Well, stick around. You never know. Spirit has a way of letting us know when it's our reading. Okay? So you never know, dear. 9 of coins. Why is the 9 of coins here, please? And these are slippery, I will tell you. I love it. Whoever made these cards, let's see if we can give them a shout out, even though I never give shout outs to makers because they don't pay me. Artwork is by Renata Lechner. But it doesn't say who is the author of these cards, just the artwork. But I will tell you, you're not going to be dissatisfied with that. Okay, 9 of coins, please, and thank you. And just bear with me because I do shuffle on purpose. I shuffle with you guys, okay? All right, guys, I don't know. Spirit suddenly doesn't want to talk here. 9 of coins. 9 of coins, please. Okay, there we go. A lot better. Nine of coins. Oh, okay. Nine of coins, please. Nine of coins. Nine of coins, please. Ah, we had a flipper, but I didn't see it. I'm taking that one only because it was completely out of my hands. All right. Knight of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, in case nobody is able to understand me. My accent is changing, guys. I'm sorry for that, but it is changing. It happens when you move from one place to another, and the accents are completely different. All right, Two of Coins. The Two of Coins, please. Two of Coins. The Two of Coins. Thank you to everybody for joining me from near and far. Please tell me in the comments if you're from America or you're from another country. Thank you to the people that view me from India, from the UK. I appreciate you, as well as all my beautiful subscribers. And hopefully I will have some more added to the family here by the end of this reading, okay? Anything else for this Two of Coins? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. They didn't want to talk about that, but they gave me some for the King of Swords. So you're here already, Libra. You're already on the table. Knight of Wands. 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 Oh my goodness. Way too many for the Knight of Wands, guys. Okay. Knight of Wands, please. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Knight of Wands is bringing us a message. I can tell you that. All right. Let's keep going. Anything else for the Knight of Wands? Okay. All right. Let's go. Why is the Hierophant here, please? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? For those that have never been here before, the way I read is I do shuffle different decks, and the reason for that is because I'm trying to see if the same type of vibe goes through the whole reading. Then we know that we are on to something. Hi, Chrissy. How are you doing? Anything else for the Hierophant, please? Anything else for the Hierophant, please? Ah, we had a flipper and I didn't even know it. Look at that. Oh, now I see why she's angry. Okay. All right, Page of Cups. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. I see Helga is already here. We are doing a Libra air sign reading. So if you're an air sign, or if you just happen upon this reading, it might just be for you, honey. Okay? My goodness. All right. Woo! I do see somebody that's not happy. I will tell you that. Okay. I'm going to say this one doesn't belong there. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, again, just to reiterate, we had the Moon. Okay? That was the Weight Rider deck, the jumbo deck. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is already on the table as the main card here on the third pile. So let's take a look. All right. Let's take a look, my Libra. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to sprinkle in the tarot. Tarot, that's what I call it because it says tarot on the box. Don't shoot the messenger, guys, okay? Just going to shuffle this. And then I'm going to pick one card for each of the piles, okay? All right, guys. Ooh. No, I know. Cooperate with my hands there. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Okay, Libra. Let's go. Bottom of this deck, you got some really good cards today. I'm not going to say you don't. I'm going to say there's a little bit of a mixed emotionality here. And the reason is because there's a lot of people in this reading that are not happy, but that's not our problem. Okay, so you get the Ace of Cups here, again the Knight of Coins over there, and the Moon. So you don't have bad cards at all. We just have a mixed bag of tricks. Let's go. All right, so here you're going to have the Queen of Cups. That's the first card that came out. That's the first thing that we saw. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. Why is she here? Whew. This one's a little heavy, I won't lie. Okay, this one has the Two of Wands. Okay, so she's sitting there looking at her cup very dreamily, and she's looking at it because she doesn't know which way to go, right or left, what decision to make. So she is in sorrow, guys. This Queen of Cups is feeling sorrow today. And I'm sorry because I really do believe this is you. So that's why I'm saying I'm sorry. I do believe that you're going through something, Libra. Something's heavy on your chest. Something's heavy on your mind, heavy on your heart. You have the King of Wands, who could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, a fire sign, coming in with the Knight of Wands, wanting to talk. They want to talk. I don't know, Libra. I don't know if they're the cause of your sorrow or if this is a brand spanking new person and you're feeling sorrow about something completely different. I'm not sure yet. But I will tell you, you're feeling a lot of sorrow. Now, oh, don't shoot the messenger, guys. Remember what we feel about the doggone King of Wands. I'm hoping this King of Wands wants to do more than just talk and wants to be more than just here for a good time and not for a long time. Because remember, he's always coming around to just give us the wand treatment. And that's a good and a bad thing, guys. So just be sure that you are paying attention to the signs and the cues and, you know, from the universe, and that this person is actually coming in to give you something good and not just the wand, if you know what I mean. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a male just because it's a King of Wands. It just means that the person that's coming towards you is in that energy. So on the one hand, the positives from the King of Wands is he can give you a lot of great energy, positive, let's go, let's get it done type of energy. If he's in the positive, he can lend you his energy and you can get things done. But if he's in the energy of, you know, bow chicka wow wow, you know, that's all he's going to do. That's all he's here for, is to give you a good time and not a lasting time. So just be careful with that. We'll get back around when we do further clarifications. But for right now, the Queen of Cups is missing someone. And someone is trying to come in, but with a lot of fire. Lots of fire in the King of Wands energy, along with the Knight of Wands energy. So I'm kind of leery about the energies that are coming in with that king. So be careful. Let's go into why the Nine of Coins is here. Okay? I think that subject's a little safer. Okay, the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is here with the Empress. Let me tell you, not too shabby, very impressive, Libra. Nine of Coins to the Empress means you're growing in the influence that you bring to the world, the influence that you bring to your world, and how you can influence things around you. I love these cards. Look at the wheat and look at the dove that's above her, the white dove. So the dove is peace. The lotus, believe it or not, that lotus is knowledge. That lotus is knowledge. Look, she's got a scepter. She is a queen, an empress. She is royalty. And then when you look down at the water, that's flowing intuition. Then she's got the wheat. So she's mastered everything, because the wheat is finances. She has mastered every single realm. So coming in with the Nine of Coins, wow, my Libras, you're going to find a way, if you haven't already, you're finding a way coming shortly that is influencing the finances, the work of your hands, the way that you make money and how money flows towards you and to you. And by the way, again, thank you so much. If you're here and you like what you're hearing, please do hit the like button. It's the only way to keep this video in the algorithm. And thank you again for all the super chats. I am so appreciative, especially because I have a second endeavor, and that endeavor is helping children's charities like the Ronald McDonald House and the St. Jude's for Children's Home. Hospital. And that's because those little creatures come into the world with a very, very hard mission, and we should help them if we can, especially if we're light workers. It is a worthy cause. So I thank you in advance for that. Back to the reading. So we have here the Four of Cups. So something that you're going to be thinking about, or possibly you have already gained the ability to make certain amounts of money, or how you make your money, and it flows with ease, okay? But now you're trying to see how you can figure out how to make even more money or other avenues of finances. So that's what I'm seeing. And I will point out that the Empress is here with the minor Empress, the Nine of Coins. So whatever you're doing, Libra, kudos to you. You've got it in the bag. Maybe it's, I don't know, you have a gift of gab. Maybe you are an artist. Maybe you are a musician. Maybe you are a mathematician. I don't know, a teacher. Whatever it is that you do for a living, you're doing it well. And the recompense is going to be good as well. We have the King of Swords here with this coming towards this Empress. Okay, so do we see this? Should we look at this as a love energy? I think we should. I don't have a choice but to look at this as a love energy. But I feel like I'm getting two messages with one card. So what I'm seeing is this is a love energy, which is the Page of Cups is coming in with an offer, an invitation, or possibly something else concerning love from this King of Swords. So this King of Swords may or may not be a Libra, may or may not be an air sign. I'm just saying, people can be in the King of Swords energy because of the attributes, and it doesn't necessarily have to be that this person is an air sign, okay? But if they are, they are. Just say it. However, I'm also looking at this King of Swords as how you should conduct yourself. You see, the Queen of Swords is a lovely creature, but she's more open. She's more receptive and giving. If you notice in all the cards, or mostly in all the tarot decks, she's got one hand with her sword up in the air. Proceed with caution. But she does ask them to proceed because she's willing to listen. Whereas the King of Swords is more driven. He's more driven by logic and decision making that makes sense. And here we're talking about dollars and cents, are we not? So because of that, I'm saying this message is twofold. It's coming about in a time that you need to be more in the masculine side of your Libra sign and not in the feminine. More discerning by the King, more decisive by the King, more in control by the King. So now we have to use our masculine side, if that makes sense, not so much our feminine side when it comes to the finances and the work of our hands. Okay? All right, let's keep going. But there is the King of Swords. It's wanting to return to you. I don't know, Libra. I don't know. We'll check in just a bit when we start to clarify. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which already came out twice. Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, and this is exactly why I shuffle the way I do and why I use more than one deck, because of the fact that I want to make sure that what I'm seeing is correct and that I'm giving you good sound advice, okay? Here we have another king. We have the King of Cups. We have the King of Cups. I love it. So now we have a match on the table. We have the Queen of Cups that started out the reading, and now we have the King of Cups. But this one is coming in a little bit slower. It's coming on that heavy horse, but it's tried and true because that's the Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Coins always brings something of value to you if you're just willing to wait just a little bit longer, okay? Ah, that one is spying on you though. We have the Page of Swords. So this energy is coming in with Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy as well, okay? I don't make things up. I just do the readings around here. Let's see. This one is coming with Judgment. OMG, Becky. Judgment for this king? Could it be that Creator or the Divine has a hand in this one? Judgment is in the favor of this person that's spying on you. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they're spying on you. Not yet. Oh, because they're in love with you, sissy. Look at that. 9 of Cups. They want happiness with you. I don't even know if you know this person. I'm blushing. I'm blushing. And it's not even my reading. Yes, I'm a Libra, but it's not my reading. My goodness. You got somebody that's got their eyeballs on you, and they're in love with you, and they want the 9 of Cups with you. And this is divine judgment here. Whereas here, yes, you have this King of Swords. Okay, but he's bringing in the Page of Cups. I call that my little cup of love, my little thimble of love. Remember, anybody who's been here knows our little thimble of love is not very much to bank on. However, 9 cups, you only need one more to have the biggest love ever or have the biggest happiness ever. So, which one would you pick, Libra? I don't know. I maybe would want to wait for the new one. They're spying on you though. I don't know how they see you. Social media. Driving by your house. Maybe a neighbor. I don't know. Drops off your mail, picks up your trash. You see them at the grocery store. I don't know. Maybe they work with you. I have no idea. But you do. I'm going to have your little brain churning here. Why is the 2 of coins here? I don't know. Let's take a look. Ooh. Oh, wow. You're moving. You're moving. Now, slow down, Spirit. I don't know if this is a move, an actual move, or if something is moving forward in your life. You see in the background, there's a ship. Little choppiness there. There's a little topsy-turviness there. I'm not going to say there isn't. But right here, you've got 2 modes of travel as well. So in the background, you see 2 ships being tossed about, with the waves. This could just be juggling, meaning balance. We have to balance. Something needs to be balanced, right? I think so. And the reason I'm saying that is because you got the 6 of Wands coming in. Oh my Lord. Okay, so you've got coinage there, so you've got earth there, and then you've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire here. And this one is talking about, I can't see. I know. Put your glasses on, lady. Okay, victory, public recognition, progress, self-confidence, rewards, good news, good fortune, achievement, promotion. Not too bad. I think I'd like that to be the topsy-turviness. Possibly you're going to be doing more than one thing, or you got more than one endeavor in the fire, irons in the fire, or you've got something coming up that's going to be too good to pass up, and you take it on because look, you're moving forward. You've got the 6 of Wands. Let me see, what else does it say here? An important milestone has been reached. Oh, hallelujah. And then you've got the Chariot. So again, you've got 2 modes of travel here. You've got the 6 of Wands. He's on a horse. He's just gotten home. He's the victor. To the victor goes the spoils, I'm hearing. And then you've got the Chariot. You've got the Chariot. And again, the black and the white, for me, this is a choice or a balance. A balance, the yin and the yang, a balancing. Oh my gosh, you've got a 7 of coins. While this is not a major coin card, it is showing progressive growth, steady growth where your finances are concerned. So again, maybe it's an investment that you have an opportunity for. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. But for sure, there's something coming that you're going to feel like it's too good to pass up. So keep your eyeballs wide open and ready for that. You've got the King of Swords here again. So again, remember you already had the King of Swords here offering you the little thimble of love. Well, here he is again. And this time, is that Libra or is it not Libra? Oh, my ever-loving. Yeah, you did see my face. I'm so glad. That's what I love about the lives, is that everything is so raw. As a matter of fact, my tarot is raw. It's here to just show you exactly what it is that I'm showing you and why. Hi, Peace Buddha. Hi, honey. No, it's not solitaire, but you might want to go play solitaire. Yes, dear. I am a tarot reader. Hi, everyone. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Millie. Hi, how are you? Back to what I was doing. The King of Swords 3 times. Holy macaroni. Okay. The King of Swords wants himself to be known. Okay, we're acknowledging the King of Swords. There's something here. There's a reason why this King of Swords is here today. And he came out twice on one pile. I will have you know. He came out twice on one pile. So I want to say I'm right on both accounts, that this King of Swords is coming in to try to offer you their little cup of love, their little page of cups, kind of thimble kind of love. But also you need to introduce the world to the Libra, masculine or feminine, that is using, grabbing onto and pulling forward that masculine part of you. And again, I haven't given this analogy or description or metaphor a long time. Let's say that you're hunting. That is not a feminine thing. It's not a normal, everyday feminine way of life unless you live on a ranch or farm. But a lot of us don't live on a ranch or farm or a safari expedition. So because of that, that is a masculine trait that we're pulling forward to get something done. What is the accomplishment if you're a hunter or gatherer? Well, obviously to eat and to have food for, let's say, the winter in those times, right? But let's say in modern day times, you need to move furniture and all you have is your female friends. Well, then the female friends having to pick up furniture that's heavy and put it into a truck, let's say a back of a truck or something of that nature, and move it up, let's say a flight of stairs, you're pulling on masculine energy, okay? Masculine energy is also very, again, decisive, very calculating, very logical. So you're going to have to pull on that sense of yourself, Libra, whether you're a female or not, or should I say masculine or not, because that's what Spirit is asking of you this coming week, okay? Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm simply here to give the messages, okay? So again, having the King of Swords coming out that many times, there's a big reason for that, okay? You have the Eight of Wands coming out, so obviously something's coming in super quick. And then for this king to come out twice, you might just get a visit from the King of Wands. Again, he doesn't have to be a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini, but he could have very strong energy of those signs within him or her, okay? Ooh, you have the Eight of Wands to the Tower? What the hell is going on? Wow. Let me read just a little bit of this, by the way. Head over heart decisions, disciplined, truthful, honest, mental clarity, authority, leadership, reliable, sage, and advice. Oh my gosh. But here I will say, okay, and in case you're wondering why I'm doing this, when I start channeling, I don't know, this just happens. Just go with it. Okay, authority is what's coming out heavier than anything on this pile. Authority, your authority over things, your authority over issues, situations. Happening really fast with the Eight of Wands, happening with the Tower. That's going to be a complete decimation. However, then we have like a, wait, hold on. We could look at it that way with the Hangman. But I don't think so. The change that I'm seeing from this pile, holy mackerel, I feel chills throughout my body. Whew. Is going to be so extreme. The change that's going to happen in your life is going to be so extreme that you're not going to regret anything, any decisions you make. And then the Hangman is not coming here to tell you, wait, there's a pause. Not in this instance, because there's too much movement. You're not going to be able to stop and pause. You're not going to be able to stop and think. You're not going to be able to stop and reflect. This is all motion. Everything is in motion. Let's go. Let's get it done. Let's do it. So what this is doing, if you look at the bottom, which is where his crown is, his crown chakra is illuminated. And the reason it's illuminated, it's because all of this that's meant to happen, this tower coming down so quick in succession, so much logic, so much common sense, that it's going to be an epiphany. And that's why this is here. This is here to tell you your third eye, your crown chakra has been illuminated. Hallelujah. You're finally awake. And I may be talking to just one person because it's so personal. I feel like someone is going to feel like, wow, I was in fear. I didn't want this to happen, or I didn't know, how this was going to turn out. Maybe it was going to turn out so poorly for all I know. And I was in fear for nothing, because finally I have the enlightenment. And I keep doing this because I'm feeling my third eye wanting to expand. So somebody's going to have a great deal of ascension going on here, spiritually growing, becoming more than you thought you could be or understand, possibly on things that you never even thought it interested you or mattered to you, but suddenly you become enlightened. That's beautiful. Excuse me. Wow, that was a lot. I'm drinking my tea, by the way. This is the best tea ever. It has chai, it has cinnamon, big time, and it's got pumpkin spice in there. It's just so awesome. And then it's got spring water, and then it's topped with honey that's grown from nearby farms. And I'm just tickled to be able to use it, and I can't wait till spring comes because I can go get some more, because I bought the smallest one, and now looking back, I should have bought the bigger one. But it is so delicious, and it's good for you. Wow, I cannot believe somebody's gonna have like this big blow up of enlightenment. Wow, kudos to whoever. That's beautiful. But also know, you might have this new love coming up on you, wanting to spring up on you, and they do want to offer you everything. And this person's spying on you, guys. I'm telling you, they're spying on you, or they're studying you, or they're watching you, and to see how you really are, to see how you really do things, to see if they can learn things about you, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad spying, you know. It's not one of those cuckoo's nest spying that you don't want around, okay? Now, however, we do see this King of Swords. That means business. And what do I mean by that? They're not going to want to be left behind. They're going to fight to be seen. They're going to fight to have you back. Just be forewarned if you don't want the past coming back, because it's coming. Here I see both the masculine and the feminine parts of Libra coming together in this Knight of Wands. Didn't we already have the Knight of Wands? Yes, we did. Oh, yes, we did. Because remember, he came out with the King of Wands. Came out with the King of Wands. Remember? Knight of Wands to Knight of Wands. Different decks. Oh, Lord. Okay. So again, someone wanting to talk. Someone wanting to make themselves known. Communicate something to the Libra. What I don't like is here we have the Two of Coins yet again. We have that Two of Coins coming in. This Two of Coins, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign possibly. Multiple priorities. And didn't I just finish saying that with the original Two of Coins? That you might have something that comes up that is business related or some kind of financial windfall that you could make from it. And so it's too good to pass up. So again, multiple priorities, news, time management, juggling, weighing options. So again, using your time wisely, because I'm sorry, I'm going to say this in the most delicate way that I can put it. Money is time. Time is money. If you're wasting my time, you're wasting my money. You're not allowing me to go out and make money. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my abilities to bring in more money. So think about that, because you're going to feel a lot like that coming from the spring into the summer, where you're going to be working or churning out that Robert De Niro, and you're going to want to make that money, and you're not going to want people to get into your flow. So be careful that you don't come across as rude or crass, but at the same time, you know, they're wasting your time. If they're wasting your time, they're wasting your time. That's just the way it is. So the world is what you're trying to obtain, and the world is actually here to give you the world. It's your oyster. What do you want? You can have it. There's the Death card telling you changes are upon your life in this time frame. 2025 started very, very slow. Let me tell you, molasses pours out of its bottle a lot faster than the time from all of this. I can't even say the year, and I won't, because it sucked. It sucked. So February, we still have some of that icky stickiness trying to stick onto us and not wanting us to move forward. But coming closer to the end of February, you are going to gain momentum. That ball is going to get rolling, and you're going to catch all the fire from this King of Wands. And all the other wands. Let's see how many cards of wands there's on the table. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Four cards so far. Oh no, there's 5 cards. And if you add all those wands up, oh my gosh, that's a lot of fire. So again, you have all of this fire behind you in February, trying to push you forward and away from the stickiness of those molasses that are trying to keep you bound and not able to move. But the Chariot's here too. You've got to stop and think about that. And you also have to stop and think about the fact that this reading started with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands was already on a horse that's raring to go and moving fast. So get your ducks in a row. Make sure that you get done what you want to get done and that you actually put your time into the things that you want to accomplish, because the time is going to be moving faster now, okay? All right. You have the Hierophant. You have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is coming out. Wow. Okay. Somebody's not having a good time here. I can say that with all sincerity because you got the Queen of Coins twice. Twice. She's making herself known, Libra. Oh, she's making herself known. Trust me. This Queen of Wands, this Queen of Coins is possibly a married person. Possibly a married person. And she is not happy. So I am going to turn her around. And we're going to read what it's telling us about that. Financial independence, self-care, jealousy, self-centered, smothering, conflict, suspicion, fear, mistrust, divorce, and deceit. So this Queen of Coins is coming in the reversed action, meaning there's nothing good about her. Why is she angry, you might ask? Well, because she's probably going through a divorce or lost her job or her career or her finances. She's not happy because she's got the 10 of Swords on her back. Well, I guess I wouldn't be happy either. She's got the 5 of Swords as well. Nothing but bickering, fighting. Oh my gosh, this is a bitch, to be sure, because I can hear her. And all she cares about is her finances. And see, the thing is, well, she may or may not have her finances anymore because it looks like a divorce, and it looks like part of the finances went with the divorce or is about to go with the divorce. So we see a person with the Hierophant there. Again, this person is supposedly married or was married because there's a 10 of Swords. Told you she's a miser. Look at that. Look at the way they're holding those coins. Oh my gosh, can't get any plainer than that. Okay, I don't know why she's here. We're going to start clarifying as soon as I finish with this one, and let's go. All right, so you have the Page of Cups. So we already had the Page of Cups, remember, because that's the one that our dear King of Swords has been wanting to give us through the whole reading. Oh my Lord. Okay, Page of Cups, please bring us something positive. Please, please, please. Page of Cups is bringing us another Hangman. Bringing us another Hangman. Oh Lord. Okay, this Hangman is an actual pause. This one's a surrender and a letting go. Neptune and Pisces. Water is of great importance at this time. Then we have the Page of Wands again. Now we have the Page of Wands. We've had the Knight of Wands. Now we actually have the Page of Wands. This is very young energy, guys. There's 2 pages here. You have children? Does somebody have children out there? Oh, being like children. Oh my gosh. The energy is of wanting to act like children, you know, with the happiness, the spring in your step, the, you know, get up and go, the just being happy together. The 4 of Wands. This is a marriage card. Look at that. There's celebration here. What is this? Oh my gosh. The 4 of Wands to the 6 of Wands. Whew. Oh my Lord. We already had the Six of Wands, remember? We had it over here with the Chariot. So moving forward, getting things done. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So you've got beautiful ending cards. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is fire energy. Remember I told you there was a lot of fire on the table, and I meant it. Wow, talking again about the milestones that have been reached, but this one is feeling more like whoever comes into your life, oh my gosh, it feels like it's so comfy cozy. The relationship is just like we're children. We're just like children. We're just like two children enjoying each other, playing, enjoying life. It's just so beautiful. You've reached your goals. Others have taken notice, received the acclaim, received the success without guilt. Wow. Good fortune, good news, rewards come your way. Wow, Libra. Those were beautiful cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to clarify, and then after that we'll get into the event Prague with the Soul's Journey, okay? Libra, I am just like in, wow, I'm floored. What a beautiful reading, the way that it ended there. Okay, not so fast. I understand. Let's see. Why is this King of Wands here? Who was this King of Wands after all, please? Who was this King of Wands after all, please? Who was the King of Wands, please? Why did he come in with the Queen of Cups? Again? Wow. The Knight of Wands is here again. I believe that because of the depression from the Three of Swords, because of the loneliness or heartache, that the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, who has presented himself three times in this reading already. Where are you? Yeah, you took your glasses off, lady. You took your glasses off, lady. This is not him. But anyway, he is here on the table three times. Okay? So this Knight of Wands has come because you needed the energy. You needed the fire to be put back into your heart, to be put back into your solar plexus, to be put back into your sense of expression, because you were not able to find any joy. There was lack of joy, lack of fire in your life, lack of emotion. The only emotion you were expressing outwardly was lack of fire, was sadness, depression, heartache, heartbreak. That's not a good energy to stay in. So the Knight has been coming out to lend you his fire and passion, his fiery passion, if you will, okay? All right. Why is this King of Swords here three times? Martha Plucker. You got... You're gonna be kidding. The King of Swords comes out when I'm clarifying why the King of Swords is here. This is the King of Swords in the Cartomancy deck. The King of Winter, the King of Swords. Okay, we know the King of Swords is here, but why is the King of Swords? Oh. Because they want to have a happy, positive outcome. That's what they're telling me. They want to be happy, Libra. Okay, so now you know. They're here because they want to start again with the Fate card, the Three of Cups. They want to start again. They want a new beginning. But they're bringing only a little tiny... Why can't they bring a big love? Why can't they acknowledge that they have a lot of love for you? Why does it always have to be a reserved cup of love, a little thimble of love? Gosh darn. It makes me so angry that... It makes me feel like, you know, are you a stingy motherfucker? What the fuck? Why do you only want to give a tiny little bit of love? The Libra deserves all the love in the world. What has the Libra done to you that the Libra only deserves a small thimble of love? That's smaller than a shot for those that drink. Okay? Smaller than a shot glass. My gosh. Okay. I'm going to step away from that King of Swords because when I get angry, I don't feel like... I don't feel like playing nice. Okay. Who is this King of Cups, and should the Libra wait for the King of Cups? Ah, the King of Cups is coming in. It might be younger than you, Libra. They might be younger. A younger air sign, or a younger person coming in with this judgment. Or maybe they're young at heart. Oh my God. For some of you, it is somebody from the past. For some of you, they're going to offer you marriage. It could be somebody younger from the past or near future that comes to your life and wants to offer you marriage, or wants to be married to you if you're masculine. And it may happen as early as midsummer, which is June, okay? Oh my goodness, I haven't asked anything. I'm scared of these cards. Oh, someone that's constantly thinking about you. The Seven of Cups there. Someone that is constantly thinking about you. And I said midsummer, they say high summer. So between mid and high summer, you may have someone that comes into your life and asks you for marriage, or tells you, hey, I want to be with you. I want us to be a couple. I don't want to be with anybody else. I want to be only with you. So I'm just forewarning you. That's a new person, or possibly someone from the past, because it is a Six of Cups. Could be somebody from the past that has changed and is becoming more like the King of Cups energy that you so wanted before. For some of you that saw this person as making decisions that were not very loving or kind, they may be changing somewhat, at least by what the cards are telling us. Why are we getting such beautiful cards here with the finances and the Chariot and the Six of Wands? Oh, because it's moving fast. The Chariot is meant to move fast. That's why. Look at that. You got the Eight of Wands there, and remember you had already gotten the Eight of Wands. Look at that. This one is by, it's bringing a new beginning. It's bringing in something quickly. The energy is fast. And I told you from the get-go, when we first started clarifying, that the Knight of Wands has been coming out and coming out and coming out because you needed that energy. Maybe you were like me. The ascension that I just went through, I feel like it's clearing a little bit at a time. But it is heavier than I don't know what. And it has felt very dense. So trying to get out of that density of the 3D and going to the 5D to live in and stay in. And that's the other thing. When you accomplish the Empress or the Emperor status, you want to stay there. You don't want to go backwards. Same thing with the 3D to the 5D. You don't want to go backwards. And you really shouldn't even think that you could, because you have to think about it in these terms. You cannot unlearn what you've already gathered information on. Knowledge, you can't unlearn that unless you have Alzheimer's or dementia. Then okay, reasonably we can say those people have no choice. But I'm talking to everyday people that don't have those types of illnesses. You don't have amnesia. So because of that, I'm telling you, you can't go from living in a 3D state of mind and world to a 5D and then go back down, because you can't unknow your knowledge. You gained that. You gathered it. You learned it. You graduated. Now, what can you do? Ignore it. Ignore all the things that you learned. Turn off the fact that you know better. And then you slip backwards into the 3D living. What is the difference? I'm going to use these terms the way they're supposed to be used. The difference is you are no longer asleep. You are now awake. If you are already going towards your awakening and you went to the 5D, then you're awakened. You're enlightened. So you can't go backwards. But you can choose to slip backwards out of, and I'm going to say it, I'm a Libra too, out of laziness. I don't want to put in the work. It takes effort in the beginning to stay in that status. You're correct. You're correct. You're correct. Just like when you go from wanting and then having more financial freedom, financial backing. Yeah, you've got to baby it. You've got to take care of it so that you can stay in that status. It's the same thing with anything. Even relationships, you've got to work on it. Or they die. They wither and die. Okay? So something's coming in really fast. You need to cultivate it. You need to grow it with the 7 of coins. Okay? Anything else with this King of Swords that is just gritting my teeth, I'm telling you. Oh, don't want to talk about him. Okay, a small love offer. Page of Cups. I told you. I told you. My goodness. I just finished telling you. He's just coming back. The Page of Cups. This doggone king. He thinks he's all that in a bag of chips, trying to offer this tiny little love. And I'm laughing because every time I ask about him, it clarifies with the same card. So I'm laughing because it's like, Spirit, okay, are you answering me or is the king himself answering me? Because it's like, why are you here? The King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? The King of Swords. Okay, why are you here? Why are you coming? The Page of Cups. Why is he coming again? The Page of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got it, Toyota. Thank you. All right. Why is this change coming about with the world? And why is somebody trying to tell us? Because the Knight of Wands is here to usher in the world and the change. Why is this Knight coming in to tell us that there's a change here? Why is this Knight of Wands here to tell us that there's a change? Ah, yeah, I did that. Look at that. Seven of Swords. If that's not a change card, I don't know what is, because you have to stop and think, what are they doing? When they're in the background, trying to be stealth, trying to be sneaky, getting in the encampment, going in, going out. They're trying to create some kind of change in their favor. Okay. Is this in the favor of the Libra or a cross watcher? Is it for the Libra? I think it's for the Libra because of the fact that it's a 10. 10 October is what the card says. A heavy energy that's trying to, oh my gosh, all of a sudden I can't talk. A heavy energy, for the love of French fries, a heavy energy that's trying to rework itself. Why does it have to rework itself? Why does this heavy energy have to rework itself? Because it's trying to come back. We're back to the Six of Cups, dude. We're back to the Six of Cup energy. They're trying to come back, Libra. This, I want to say, it's the King of Swords. King of Swords trying to come back. They want marriage. They want to. They want to come back. They want to show you love. They want to start this relationship again. Is it going to be beneficial for the Libra? That's the bottom line. That's all I ever want to know. There's stuck energy here. I told you there's heavy energy. There's stuck energy here. Son of a gun. The fives promote change, by the way. Fives are change. Or at least change is trying to happen. But this energy is stuck. All right. Let's go a step further. Why is the energy stuck? Because of you. Because you won't give in. This is the female aspect of the Libra. The King of the King of Swords. My God. I don't know who the King of Coins is. Stop trying to get in the reading. You're not even part of it. Listen. There's a match here, regardless. The King to the Queen of Swords. There's a match here that's trying to happen. They think you're stuck. They think the energy is stuck because you won't give in, Libra. Darn it. Why don't you cooperate? Oh, my God. Look. The Two of Cups, guys. Kindred spirits. So, okay. Then I'm going to go and say touche. You want the Two of Cups with the Libra. The Libra wants the Two of Cups with you, too. They want to be married to you. They want a relationship with you. So if you know that you're mirroring each other, what's the solution? The solution is talking to each other. Where can we meet in the middle? Can we meet in the middle? Are there too many differences between us? Yeah, we want the Two of Cups. Yeah, you're my kindred spirit. Oh, heck. You're my soulmate. Oh, yep. You're my twin flame. Uh-huh. Partner in crime. That's all you. Yes, my dear King of Swords. That's not the issue. Those are the positives. Those are where we do meet
and fit in? Where don't we meet and fit in? How can we change that? Can we change that? Are the differences too great? And if they are, then let's just stop already and go our separate ways and let this King of Cups come in if it's a different person. But if it's something that's supposed to be, because it's a Two of Cups, this is your twin flame for the love of God, then you're going to have to figure out, King of Swords, where can you bend and fold to meet the Libra? If you're not willing to bend and fold a little bit to where you're going to be different this time around, why should the Libra take you seriously? That's why I didn't want to tap into the King of Swords, because I already know where he's coming from, and I already know where he's liable to go, which is nowhere. He comes around like a dog chasing his tail. I'm sorry to put it that way. Does a dog ever catch its tail? That's the premise here. The dog never catches his tail. The Libra is moving on and has grown, is being asked to be inspired by their own personal growth, spiritual or financial. So if you're coming back, King of Swords, what bag of tricks are you coming with? Or are you coming and finally removing that mask so Libra knows whether they can trust or not? You know, it's the worst feeling when you're in a freaking relationship and you never feel like you're not walking on eggshells. Every time that person comes around, as much as you love them, you're walking on eggshells and you just feel like, man, I can hear it crack under my feet. I know this time I'm going to step on one. I know it. You don't want to have that feeling all the time. I'm feeling it as an empath, as a reader. I'm telling you, it's hurting my stomach. It's making my stomach hurt and feel just gross. I'm getting a headache from stress, and this is not even my reading. I don't have him in front of me to yell at, which I probably would because I'm doing it now. But it's a frustration I'm feeling. I'm sensing a lot of people are not going to want this King of Swords back because he's going to have to come, and he or she is going to have to come with a different energy. And that energy has to last more than a week's time. More than that, it's going to have to last for months so that we can see that you actually changed and you're worth us investing or reinvesting our time and our emotions. Because I'm here to tell you, if it was me as a Libra and somebody's coming back with the same jargon, are you alone? And anybody living with you? Are you with someone? What the hell? Tell me what I don't already know about you. Damn it, I've been missing you. I didn't think it was going to be this hard. I went away and now I need to come back because I am missing you so very much. Can I see you? That's a different way of talking to someone. Oh, what have you been up to? Oh, how's it going? That's a bunch of little Mickey Mouse talk conversation. I don't want all that bullshit. Don't talk to me like you got to make small talk like we don't know each other. Talk to me right. Show me why I should reinvest after I've been doing all this healing, after I've been doing all this personal growth, after I have all of these opportunities, all these wonderful new opportunities coming my way where I should be directing my energy and not someone coming in just to distract me from my actual goals. 2025 is not about going backwards. I'm sorry to tell my beautiful viewers that are here thinking that you want to go back to the same old, same old. Don't play it small. Don't play it safe. Get out there. Be active. Be proactive with your own life. You want shit to happen that's different, that's exciting, that's great and new. Have those brilliant ideas come to fruition. Express yourself. Push yourself to be more than you've ever been. Accept everything that's coming to help you grow. You want money, it's coming. You got to work on it, but it's coming. It's your choice. It's your life, and it's your free will. And I'm no one to mess with that. I tell y'all that all the time. But putting your all eggs in the same basket again for a person that may not pan out is reckless. Because they may be the most useless thing, like having 5 hands or 4.5 legs. What are you going to do with that? I don't know. You know, I once saw, I know. I once saw a photo, an old photo from like the 1800s. The person had an appendage coming out, you know, in the wrong place, like a leg, a whole leg coming out of their belly. Useless, right? What you gonna do? You gonna walk with that one? You can walk on your belly? What you gonna do with the rest of them? Fold them backwards? I don't know. I'm just saying they're useless unless they can bring something for you that's in the positive. Add more life to you. Add more love to you. You know, to your life. Bring something brilliant to your life. Bring something spontaneous but brilliant to your life. I don't want it. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Okay? It's your life. You do what you want. Okay, why is Helga here? As if I don't know. Why is Helga crying about her divorce and her money and trying to hold on to that money, looking like a crazy person that just wants money? I want money. That's all I want. Remember that song from The Wedding Singer? Where he's trying to get at least one card so he can go show Julia Gulia that he's got a job, a regular job. Why is this darn Queen of Coins here? I talk in movie lingo in case y'all don't know. I need to watch more movies, I know. So I can get more lines to add. Okay. Oh my God. I love you guys. I love my guides, which are the arcs. I love them. They're so freaking awesome. What does it say there? Death. I told you this biatch is going through a divorce. You may or may not know her. Ten of Swords to the Ten of Swords, baby. In your face, Queen of Coins. She's going through it with the Five of Cups. Lo siento. Not really. I don't care. I'm sorry, okay, that I'm not sorry. I don't care that the Queen of Coins is going through a divorce because probably the King of Swords is leaving her behind, and all she's really crying about is the loss of money, because I don't see her crying over a love. It's like, I'm holding on to my money. Biatch. I'm holding my money. That's all I care about. I'm crying because the money, half of it went away. It grew legs and walked. Why is the Queen of Coins coming out? The Libra reading. Why is Helga here? Why is this Queen of Coins here, please? Why is the Queen of Cups? I'm sorry, the Queen of Coins here. Why is the Queen of Coins here? Why is she showing us her money anyway? Who cares? Oh, there are life decisions that are being made right now where this Queen is concerned. How does it affect Libra? Or why is it of any consequence to Libra? Because this decision that's about to be made about the Ten of Swords twice over and the Three of Swords for this Queen of Coins, which wasn't a marriage, it does concern you because they think you're taking their happiness. You're about to be happy, Libra. In their opinion, you're about to be in the Ten of Cups, baby. From her mouth to God's ears. That's all I can say. That's the only positive attribute that I'm going to hook myself into this energy with. So she thinks you're taking her happiness. But we already saw what her happiness is. It's money. Why does she think that the Libra's taking the happiness? Trying to be strong. They're trying to be strong. Why does this Queen of Coins think that Libra's taking her happiness? Pourquoi? Je ne sais quoi. Pourquoi? Because they've noticed a difference since the fall. Since September, things have been going downhill and very fast. Anything else you want to tell us about why they feel that the Libra is going to take their happiness? Again, again, the queen of wands, because you're more passionate, you're more fiery, you something about you or sexy. Oh, you're just a sexy, like now I'm channeling fat bastard. Oh, I'm so sexy. Yeah, and you're not. Get in my belly. So she just feels like you're doing magic, or you're doing something that's so ooh la la type of passion that this king wants, obviously. And it could be a female or a male. I'm just saying, Libra, you're too hot, you too hot for this queen. They feel like you got it. You got some kind of sexual, passionate, I don't know, tricks, skills. And they feel like you're taking their man or their woman with your sexual prowess, okay? Is that why Helga is here? Is that why this Queen of Coins here? Is that why she's here? Because she thinks that the Libra is just too hot to trot, too sexy for their own good. Is that why she's here? I'm sorry, Queen of Coins. As a Libra, all I can tell you is you either got it or you don't. Lo siento. Can I say, if the Libra is the it girl or it guy, they can't help what they were born with, God just loves us that way. What can I say? Huh. Yep. They feel like you got some energy pool that's coming in to possibly take their person. And they feel like this divorce is inevitable. And it's all your fault, Libra, because you're just so hot. I don't know about you, but there's days like this that I'm just me, and I don't care if I'm hot or if I got a ponytail out to the side. I'm just being me. So if she's hating on the fact that Libra is just being Libra, then I think she's got more problems than just possibly losing her man or woman to a Libra. I'm just saying. Ooh, the King of Coins now comes out. So they were a match at one time. This Queen of Coins and this King were a match at one time. Remember, I kept saying the King of Coins, the King of Coins, the King of... Freaking King of Coins came out. They feel like sooner or later that person is yours. Bottom line. They feel sooner or later you doing some magic, or you got some personal magic of your own self, your little moxie going on, and you are taking their person because of your magic or your sexual prowess, or you're just too sexy, or you're just, how about we're just normal people that are balanced and don't, cuckoo's nest, have some screws loose. Linda, listen, Linda, I think we know enough. They're not even divorced yet. This is up in the air. But they feel like no sooner is that person divorced, they're coming to you. Yep, they're coming to you, my Libra. And they're probably correct. And all I can say is, Libra's probably been waiting for a long time. But on the other hand, Libra may not even receive this person. So gosh, quit hating on the Libra. The Libra doesn't even know anything about all of this. They probably haven't even talked to this person in a while. So how is the Libra supposed to know that they're planning to leave you to come to the Libra? I'm just saying. Is it Chevalier? Daniel. I love you too, Daniel. I love you too. Yeah, let's go get married right now. I don't have a trip to Vegas planned, but why not? Just kidding. All kidding aside, I love you all. How about that? Oh, I love this. I love this. But why do we have a monkey wrench up in the air thing? Because there's a beautiful marriage right there. And there's pages here. So either children can be involved, because there's pages all over this. 2 pages and a knight. And if it's not that children are involved, because you could possibly be getting with someone, right, that is actually a parent, a single parent, will end up a single parent of some sort. But if not, then you're just going to be playing like children. Why is this whimsical? Whimsical energy is coming out. There's 2 of Swords. They want to be playful. Whoever's coming towards you wants to play. I feel like this is the person from the past, which is the King of Swords. I feel like they don't want to fight anymore. They're tired. I think that's a good thing. You know, I'm thinking about boxing ring. You know, we're supposed to go the 8 rounds and we only go 5 and our arms are tired and heavy and I just can't punch anymore and I'm punching, or at least I think I'm punching, but it's all air. Yeah, that kind of tired. They don't want to fight anymore. I say kudos to that. Psh, I'm on board. Let's go. We don't want to fight either. We're lovers, not fighters anyway. Most Libras are undercover lovers, not fighters. But don't fucking test us because we're not weak. We're just super nice. So you want to get us to bite? Go for it. You're not going to like us afterwards. Why is this person saying they don't want to fight? They don't want the 5 of Swords from you, Libra. They don't want any bitchiness. They don't want you fighting, backbiting. They don't want you telling them how it is. And I know you can. But what did I say, Libra? Sometimes picking your battles, or not even picking your battles. How about this? As a Libra, I'm tired too. I'm tired of all the hairy bullshit. I don't want any of that. Take your bullshit and just tell your story as you're walking. I don't need it. I don't need the frustration. So don't bring it. Don't bring it. But what did I say early on? Sometimes, you know, picking your battles, you don't even talk. Let's not even talk when we're angry. Because I'm going to say things, backbiting, 2 of Swords, that I'm not going to take back. And I'm not going to want to take back. And I'm going to mean them. And you're not going to want me to throw those darts at you. Because we're not at a sports club. And I'm trying to get that bullseye. But that's the way it's going to come out. So sometimes it's not that you don't want to fight or that you don't have something valid to say. Sometimes it's not worth what the outcome's going to be. And the outcome is going to be, like I always use the analogy of a vase, when it falls off of the table, breaks into so many shards, right? Pieces and shards, and you can't find all the shards, and you super glue that Martha Plucker, and you use that, what is that, Gorilla Glue? And you put water in it to hold your doggone new flowers, and the water is coming out the bottom. It's not going to work. So sometimes when you're very angry, it's better not to. Better not to. But at the same time, you can't just leave things unsaid, because those fester. And y'all know what I'm talking about, fester. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those are, you remember when you did this to me? You remember what you said 3 months ago, 10 years ago? Y'all, you remember. Come on, y'all remember, y'all were there. Y'all were witness. Yeah, those are the situations that arise when you try to put the things away in a box and put tape on it. And for a later date, that's what you mark the top. For a later date, because it's not resolved. You could put resolved on it if you talked about it and ironed it out to the best of your 2 abilities, to the point it's not going to come out again. But no, let's put it in the box of unresolved issues, because we don't have enough of those. Yeah. So that choice is going to be yours. What's the outcome for these 2 if there's no bickering? What is the outcome for these 2 if they decide not to be in the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Swords energy? There's travel and relocation involved. There's movement. Pardon me. There's movement. That's the whole gist of it. There's movement. So the movement will occur and things can move forward. You guys' relationship can move forward, and this too shall pass. But I'm telling you that the best policy here would be, you know what? We don't need to discuss this right now. But please know that soon we're going to have to reconvene. We're going to have to talk all of this out so that we know where each other stands in this situation and we can get past this entirely. But I agree that right now we're freshly coming back together. Probably there's some temperaments or some hurt feelings here that could end up rendering us separated again. Because that's just the way human condition works, right? We're angry, we let people know. Man, you did this and we would have never been in. Oh, da 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 da. This would not have happened if you wouldn't have been such a nincompoop. In closing, is there anything you would like to tell us in reference to this before we move on to the advice cards? Anything else, please and thank you. Anything else, please and thank you. All right. Let's go. So you have the Queen of Cups coming out. Yeah, we started with the Queen of Cups. How fitting is that? That was the very first card that we had, Libra. Queen of Cups. Right? That was the very first card we had out. And now we end with the Queen of Cups again. This is an emotionally intelligent individual. All right. And there, our happy place. Yes, yes, and yes. Remember I said the person, all they wanted was their 9 of Cups? Okay, now I have my glasses put back on because I want to make sure. Remember I said all they want is their 9 of Cups? There we go. We ended with the 9 of Cups. So mission accomplished. We have the 9 of Cups coming in with the Queen of Cups. This is not a bad reading, guys. It really isn't. It's just two adults learning to talk to each other. So we're going to go into the soul's journey. And trying to meet each other where we can. Thank you. Is it Malia? Malia? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for coming. And please, guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the all on the bell button so that you know when I post or when I'm live, okay? But yeah, this has not been a bad reading at all. Any advice, please, from James Van Prague is the person whose this deck is fashioned after. He's a psychic medium. He was a New York Times best-selling author, and these are called lesson cards. Okay, what advice can you give us, please? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Anything else, please? Interesting what the King of Swords is feeling here. Anything else? Ah, okay. A little bit different, but good nonetheless. Well, I can tell you that this King of Swords is feeling a lot of guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Okay? Hopefully it's just the King of Swords is feeling it. I don't want you guys feeling any, I don't know. I'm going to say this, okay? I'm going to say this, and I feel it in every fiber of my being, and I'm going to say it without remorse. I heard something on a podcast. No, actually it was a tarot reading. And she's a lovely reader. And I know she means well. And on the norm, she's spot on. But she was saying, you know, how dare somebody come in and try to mess up a marriage and be the third wheel, and, you know, going outside of your marriage is not right. Again, spot on. Now I'm going to tell you where she and I, as readers, differentiate, where we differ in opinion. If the marriage, listen up, pew in the back, I need to say it out loud. If the marriage is on solid ground, if the marriage is meant to be, if the two get along on the most part, and there was just a brief interloper in the marriage, that's one thing. But when you have a fucked up relationship or a marriage that has been, that match wasn't yours to make. That was your parents. Your parents chose, because there's still arranged marriages going on, even in this day and age. Or you married and you were very young and you grew apart. Or you just haven't been happy in your marriage in a long, long time. And that's why you step out of your marriage. I'm sorry, you're not an interloper then. And if you're happier together than the other person who they happen to be legally bound to, and they want to come towards you and get a divorce, you're not a homewrecker. You're actually beneficial to this person, because where they may have never had any happiness, growing into their old age and dying that way, you could possibly be the person that brings them happiness. And they you. So why is that wrong? So long as a person gets divorced, why is it wrong? It's not wrong. It's wrong if you keep seeing that person and they stay married. If they keep going back to that same person and they never fulfill their promises of growth with you, then that's different. But she was saying that, oh, you shouldn't come into a marriage and try to break up. On the norm, that is correct. If that's all your life has ever been about, is you are a homewrecker, then yeah, she's right. But if you just happen to come together innocently and you didn't know they were married, or you didn't know they intended to stay married, or a long-suffering person that thinks that they just have to stay married because those are their vows, that's not your fault. That is not your fault. That's the person's fault that drug you into the third party. That's their fault. For staying in the marriage, that's their fault. And it's also Helga or Ramon's fault for staying in the marriage as well, knowing that they're in love with you. That's I don't want them to be happy. I don't want them to be with you over my dead body kind of person. And that's why I said, why the hell is Helga here? I already knew this Queen of Coins was coming in to give us her little pity party. You know what? You have the money, or you walk away with the money or some money. If that's all your cold heart is about, then you deserve a divorce. You couldn't hold on to your man or woman. How is that the Libra's problem? How is that the Libra's fault? The Libra didn't come in to wreck the marriage that was already wrecked, because maybe if you were nicer, maybe if you showed some emotion other than how you feel about your damn money, maybe the Libra or the cross watcher would stay with you. So no, I'm not feeling any guilt. Hell, no. But that King of Swords is feeling guilt because of the way they treated you. And that's their problem too. They need to grow from it. They need to get more maturity and emotional intelligence. Adversity. I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying here. And again, thank you so much for all the super chats. I appreciate you. You cannot, because you're upset. And now I'm talking to those people that need to be careful, Libra. If this person knows where you live and they're followed by Helga or Ramon, be careful that at least they come knocking at your door to cause you adversity. Be careful, because this person is coming out in your reading for a reason. It's because they want to tell you what. They want to tell you what's going on. They want to tell you what they think about you. They want to tell you that they can't believe you're destroying their marriage. No, honey, you did that, Miss Helga and Mr. Ramon. You did that to your own self and to your own life and to your own marriage, to your own husband or wife, to your own family unit. You did that. We had no party in that. If you started seeing that they were happier when they were away from you, or would come back happier with a smile on their face, that was us. That we're going to take responsibility for all day, every day. But not the breaking up of the marriage. That had already started crumbling. You didn't have a firm foundation to begin with. So don't come crying, Argentina, to the Libra, because the Libra actually doesn't want your BS. How about that? Service. I feel good when I can help others. And that's what I was talking about in the last reading, which was the Sunday reading, the prayer reading, the prayer tarot reading, Words with Jesus and Archangel Michael, that you should, as a light worker, for those that have escalated, or should I say elevated, not escalated, elevated, you've ascended in your spiritual walk. Now we're talking common sense. Now we're back to the logic part. Grow your service to your fellow man or woman, to humanity, to the animals, to nature. You know, even picking up a can or a bottle that you see along your path if you walk is good. you know, like they say, adopt a highway or anything like that. Anything, preserving the rivers and the lakes. Whatever you can do to give back to the earth, to give back to humanity, even in the slightest form, even if it's a smile, my dears, again, that costs you nothing. Picking up a can or a piece of trash that's in your path, carrying a bag, like I see some people carrying bags with them along their path. So if they do encounter things like that, then they pick them up. Common sense, easy peasy. Not even an afterthought. It just happens, right? A warm embrace, a smile, a how are you doing? That's really meant, guys. And this is the difference. How are you doing? Oh, I'm great. Now, friend, how are you doing? And not being judgmental when they actually tell you, I'm not that great right now. I'm going through X, Y, Z. Being that ear, does it cost you? No, it doesn't cost you. So again, for those that have ascended, you can start doing your works, your service in small but very tangible, very, very big ways. It matters, guys. It matters. Even if it's buying that cup of coffee for somebody that's homeless, that's in 0 degrees weather, or a hot cup of cocoa, something, cup of soup, I don't know. You get it. You get it. But it's important for us to give back in some way. Okay? Let's go to our second to last deck. This is Angel Prayers. Who does these? Let's see if I can see that. Angel Prayers by Kyle Gray. Angel Prayer Oracle. Any other words of advice that you can give us, please? On Sunday, I like to pour it on thick, guys. I like to, because it might not all jive, you know, it might not all click. But one out of everything that I throw out on the table, some theme or some subject, some word may resonate with you, and it may just make the difference that you need during the week. For me, I've been asking a lot for direction and answers. So, believe it or not, and I was telling the people last night, and they were laughing, but then I explained further, and I was telling them, I watch my own videos, and the reason I watch them is because I'm channeling, and I also don't want to sound cuckoo's nest. I want to make sure I don't sound like I'm babbling. But when I'm channeling, sometimes it's me and sometimes it's divine. So I don't remember everything I say or everything that happens during the read. So sometimes the energy that I'm, releasing is, the information could very well be for me as well. Okay? I'm having a human experience as well. Take time to breathe. I love this. Take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. And hallelujah to that. Hallelujah to that. Heck yeah. Every day that I know, and I take advantage, and I'm here to say I'm sorry. I acknowledge. I call on Archangel Michael more than all of the arcs. And the reason is because I have an affinity with my uncle, that I should feel more of an affinity with Archangel Gabriel, for instance, because Gabriel normally is the messenger whom I receive from, message-wise, but I take him for granted, and I'm so sorry for doing that. But my uncle, I know he's here to protect me, and he's protected me many of times, to where I can see him, to where he comes to me, to where he tells me and gives me warnings. Even warnings about my twin flame. And I still ignored him. And I still defied him. And he's still here protecting me. So I love Archangel Michael, because he doesn't judge human beings. He's here to help and to protect. He's here to guide you. But he does get angry when you don't listen. So I feel that affinity to him, because he's my uncle. They're all my uncles, but he's like that favorite uncle of yours that you know you can go talk to and they're not going to judge you, and no matter what, you get angry with them and they still love you no matter what. That's my uncle. So he puts up with my shit, okay? And I love him. Let me just get through this, okay? We can go over that a little bit. Just remind me, all right, when I'm getting done with these cards here. So again, take time to breathe and know they got your back. They got your six. The angels are here. But remember, as I said earlier today on the Sunday reading, that you need to give them permission to help and intervene. Otherwise, they don't know, okay? They just don't know. They don't know when to step in. They know you're hurting. Trust me, they know everything, just like God does. They're well informed because they're the watchers for a reason. But they're not going to intervene unless you ask for help. Earth Angel. Oh my gosh. Earth Angel. I'm telling you, these messages are for people that have ascended and are growing. I'm telling you. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that. And it's almost like they have the earth in their hands, in the palm of their hands. And just like I said, start slow. Almost like looking at this card is telling me, like as if she's giving out the coins, like she's giving out the help or the bread or feeding the poor or whatever. A little bit at a time. Start slow, but let it begin so that it becomes part of you. Second nature, guys. Second nature. Okay? And I'm not, please don't think that I'm here to tell somebody that only has $5 or $1 to their name to give it away. I'm not saying that. But if you can give away 25 cents of that, I promise you, if you give it away with love, that will come back. If you give away a baked good, if you give to the Goodwill, especially the Goodwill, because they have different programs that people that are underprivileged can go and learn and become a nursing assistant, a medical assistant. I think some have computer technology classes. So you giving to the Goodwill gives back to the community. It doesn't just go into their pocket, okay? So that's why I'm always saying, you know, you don't need it. I mean, I had 3 pair of boots that almost looked all the same. I decided to keep one and getting rid of 2 others. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like, okay, what can I do without? It's like a spring cleaning. If you don't need it, give it away. Give it away. Unless you got 10 feet, you're not going to wear all of them. Not at one time. The miracle of prayer. Archangel Sandalphon. The miracle of prayer. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Matthew 7:7 was the very unique prayer of today, the scripture, because it says, knock and it shall be opened. And I'm telling you, if you don't knock on the door or pick up that cell phone, you know, telephone, and talk to your God, talk to your Creator, and tell them what ails you, what you need, what are your needs and necessities, what are your thoughts, what can they help you with? How can they help you if you don't open your mouth and speak? Sure, they can read your mind. Sure, they can. But you know, Abba really wants us to talk to him. He's the most loving parent. And even though we're wayward children most of the time, for those of us that, you know, we don't need to go to church. I'm not sitting here and advocating you need to go to church. On the other hand, if you go to church, that's you. And that's your peace of mind. And that's your routine. That's what you love. And that's how you commune with God. There's no right or wrong. But there is the having to talk to your, it's like not talking to your parent. How are you going to go about your life? And look at it this way, my dears. Yes, and I do feel this way. I don't care if my child is 45. It doesn't matter. they're always going to be my child. They're always going to be my baby. I don't care if I'm 90 and they're 70 or whatever. You understand? They're still always going to be my baby because I'm the parent. So I'm always in my head, in my mind, in my heart. I don't care how old they get, I'm still the parent. So I will always love them as my children. That's the way God feels about us. So it doesn't matter how much we talk to him or how little, or if we go into a place of worship or we don't, if we just talk to him in our car, on the pot, in our bed, on our knees. It doesn't matter, because the point is we do talk to him. And the other part of that is you got to listen with your spiritual ears so that he can also talk to you and you receive the messages, because otherwise you receive nothing. So what did you want to know? What did you want to know, my dear, about twin flames? Put your question out as I'm shuffling these cards, and I will answer your question about a twin flame. Hi, Willie. How are you? Oh, we have a Malia, right? Or is it Maya? Maya. I'm sorry, honey. Is it Malia? Is it Malia, honey? Is that your name? Is that the way you pronounce your name? Okay. Can you just explain exactly what twin flames are? Wonderful. Yes. Okay. Okay. Sure, I can. Let me just finish shuffling this, and then I'm going to explain about the twin flames, and then this will be our last part of this reading. Okay. So, to my understanding, okay? To my understanding, sure. What a twin flame is, I have to go back. So, I'm going to give you the example of what I remember. And you don't always have a remembrance, guys. But if you do, I'm going to tell you, I'm here to tell you it hurts even more if you can't be with your twin flame. So, what I remember and what I've read and come to understand about a twin flame is that before you incarnate into this lifetime, or any lifetime, you signed a contract between you, God, and the other person. You were both before a creator, signed on the dotted line for the mission, because that they barely talk about a mission. And God takes one soul, one, and he splits that soul in half. And part of the soul is put into the male, and part of the soul is put into the female. Okay? So it's two people that are carrying the same energy signature and the same soul. So it's almost like, I hate to say it like this because the siren is a really treacherous being in nature, but you hear the same song. You hear that calling. It's like your heart is emanating that frequency. So let's go back. So the problem is not that part, that you both signed on this spiritual contract before your creator, no less. That's the beautiful part. You're remembering, and you're both agreeing. And the worst part is your husband and wife on another galaxy, somewhere else, wherever creator is, right, in heaven. That's the beautiful part. You both agreed to come down and to find each other and to be one again. Not only where you were originating from, but now on earth. Those are the beautiful parts. Those are the lovely parts. Because there's a lot of feeling good about it. You know that you have your significant other that's going to come down and help you through your mission, help you get through it, because any light worker, real light worker, chosen one, earth angel, empath can tell you this is the hardest thing to do, is to be on a mission and have absolutely no family. The one reason why it's so difficult is because your mission starts from the moment of your conception. So as soon as you're going through the birth canal, I want to say 99.9% of us are not going to remember who we are from the get-go. We're not going to remember who we are or why we're here, or that we have a twin flame that's also going to join us. We don't remember that part. So we come through the vaginal canal and we're birthed. And then we start living what we think are ordinary lives, or are there. Mine was just very unique, to where my mother didn't know what to do with my gift and didn't allow my father to raise me. So there was already issues there as a light worker, that I came with issues that I was going to be meeting, issues already. So then now let's fast forward, right? I'm born into a family that, well, for practical means and purposes, did not want me, did not understand me, did not want me. I did not belong. I did not fit in. I was different. And then you grow up and you have horrible relationships because they're never the one. They're never the one you're supposed to be with. Fast forward some more. If you're lucky enough to meet your twin flame, only two things are going to happen. Well, some people say three. Some people can say three. So the two basic ones are, you meet the person and you know instantly. Oh my gosh, you know instantly. It's the most comfortable relationship you will ever have, because you don't even have to talk. They make you smile from ear to ear. The sex, holy shit. The sex, I mean, all I can tell you is the song from the Kings of Leon is what kept coming to my mind every time I came together with my twin flame. Hey, your sex is on fire? Yeah. And that's the way it's been expressed by everyone that had that embrace, that time with their twin flame, regardless of whether they ended up with them or not. That's the beautiful part, where you have that affinity and you have that connection, and it doesn't matter how long you're apart from each other. When you come back together, it just becomes more and more intense. And as a matter of fact, the more you're away from them, the more intense it becomes. It's crazy. It's never boring. Again, you have you staring at you in the face, because remember, part of your soul is in that person. Their likes, their dislikes, their crazy quirks, their desires to have really strange things, even in sex. They're masterfully intelligent, and there's never a boring time. Never a boring conversation. You can talk about anything and everything. Nothing's off the table. Those are all the beautiful things, right? But let's fast forward some more. So let's say you meet your twin flame. But let's say it happens like it happens to many of us, that they're already taken. They're already in what I call a muggle relationship. And they don't know that they're a twin flame for a reason, that they have the gifts that you have, but they're dormant, and that you're the only one that can ignite those flames, those locks can't fall off unless you ignite each other. And they come to turn something on inside of you, and you also come to turn something on inside of them. And there's supposed to be a joint effort of some kind of mission that you do together. And for me, I always thought that it would probably be something to do with orphanages, for example, just to give you an example. Anyway, if they're already taken, but they come to you and they have that pulling towards you, and they keep coming to you, but don't know why. And even if you explain to them after a while, of course, not right away, because you don't want to freak them out or scare them, you tell them why there's just this pulling that you have towards them and them towards you. They still may not believe you, they still may not understand it, and they still may be asleep, and they still may choose to stay in the other relationship, which is what happened to me. and others like me. The other thing to take away is that you or the other person is extremely older or younger from one another. Okay? So that's one thing. This is going to run out. So when it runs out, it's meant to stop. Okay? Because it's already told me I'm at 20% battery wise. So the other side of that scenario, or should I say, let me finish this part. If they ever allow the enlightenment from God to come in, their aha moment, and say, I feel this way about that person because I belong with them, that's different. Now we go to the fun part, which is what I met last night. I met this lovely couple, and we had dinner because I'm part of their group now. It turns out they're both Geminis, and a lot of other exclusive things are very similar. They have that affinity, and they came together, and they're perfectly happy with one another. So those twin flames will come together to live out the mission. He was firstly not on board with her, for example, being a psychic medium. Now he's allowed her to open a center where she can house more people like us and have all these activities for people that believe like us. And he's on board. Do you understand? So that's the mission, is helping others to also grow and to obtain services that are just for people like us that believe this way. And you can live happily ever after because they will understand your mission and they will help you with that mission. But sadly, the majority of twin flames, they stay asleep and they don't necessarily come together with their other half here. And instead, if they're religious, like mine is, believes that they're supposed to adhere to the vows they made to the muggle here on earth, and not the vows, because they don't remember making those vows, that they made to someone like me in heaven. So all I told him was, you figure it out. When you get to heaven and you have to talk to Creator, you let him know why you decided to not come together with me. You told Creator why it is that you decided that that was more important than the vow you made to me. Lucy, you got some explaining to do, I told him, when you get back home. But for now, you do what you do. And that's all you can do, because in essence, you're never going to stop loving them. To hate them is to hate yourself. And you can't hate yourself necessarily. You can, but it would be futile. So you just let them go with love. You wish them well. And you, of course, always have that feeling in the back of your mind that you hope that they're going to change while there's still time. But if they're not going to change, then all you can expect is a meetup later in heaven so they can have a powwow with God to see why they broke the contract. So anyway, this has been your reading, and this has been the explanation. I don't know if I have time to read these cards because it's literally on 20. So what I get through, I get through. Let's see what God gives us, okay? All right. Eternal love. I have to show that. Eternal love, guys. That's what it says. Oh my God. As I let love in, it stays in my soul forever. I'm going to leave you guys with that. I love you guys. I love you so much. And I'm so grateful to you. Again, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the thumbs up. That's the only way that this video stays in the algorithm. Thank you so much to my old subscribers that have been with me from the get-go. Sorry I'm talking so fast. My new subscribers, I love you to pieces, and I hope you come to our family, stay with our family, grow with our family. Every day is a learning experience. If you're still on this earth, there's something to learn. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Much love and light to you guys, and I hope that this is good gas for the fuel that you're going to need for your week. Thank you, my family. Thank you, my beautiful Libras and my beautiful people that stopped by. You also are welcome here. Please subscribe. Please hit the all button on that bell. Love you. Bye.